All right, here we go. I don't really want to do this, but sometimes you're in a tough situation. You need to do things you don't really feel comfortable doing. Hey, mate. How are ya? Look, just after a little favour, just wondering if Ollie could potentially sneak into the All-Stars team. Kind of may have promised him that I could get him on the team. Yeah, look, I know technically he's not a legend at all, like played 0 games, but it meant a lot to him, okay? So he's just a young kid with a dream. So if we could make that happen, that would mean a lot. What do you mean you're going to say sorry? They didn't even say anything really that bad. Look, mate, does this have something to do with Heshaw's mother? Welcome back this beautiful Wednesday morning. Thanks for doing footy with us wherever you are and however you're listening. Thanks for keeping it all the way up. Keeping it
at this hour?
Hey,
wow.
Everyone out there today this morning. Let's have a good one.
Yeah.
Let's have a good one this morning, guys. Let's get at it. Let's attack the day, attack the week, attack the year, whatever left of it. Let's get right at it.
I like that attitude halfway through a week. Right now we're ready to attack it. We've had 2 days.
There's a real
we're
post,
good now.
But that post-weekend depression hits hard.
It didn't Monday.
Well, no, you've been all the way up. You've been keeping it stiff the whole week.
Yes.
It's been very toxic's not the word in this office.
Oh God, no.
It's just been a world of just 2 moods across the office. Like Ash still is struggling to surface and come out of his little work nook, where you're very vocal, loud, up and about.
He keeps editing things I don't think he needs to edit. You get that? But like, what's he possibly working on in there? He's done all the things.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of like Melbourne. What would happen if they'd won edits as well, like that kind of stuff. He's been playing
Sliding
AFL,
doors moments.
AFL 26, like playing back to the Saints at Marvel, winning by like 400 points, taking his anger out. So a lot of just energy going around the office. Thank God you guys don't play each other again.
Oh God,
Thank God no one plays each other again in this office.
Yes, they do.
Who?
Well, we've got North, a separate sort of situation.
Separate.
Saints
North, Sammy Boy.
Not
Yeah,
as
true.
not as.
No, well,
hectic.
that's they're irrelevant, really.
Yeah.
They actually might be irrelevant, and I know it's a big word, but no one really cares about North.
No, they don't.
No, it's just sad.
It is kind of sad, isn't it?
It is sad. So if you're a North fan, hey, keep it stiff. Keep it stiff all week. A lot has happened, obviously, out of the weekend that we unpacked on Monday, but also just a big moment in your life.
Yeah.
Do you want to give us an update on the options that you went through? So for background context, if you're just joining us for the first time, welcome. Probably a weird start for you
Yes,
when we
lots to
saying
catch up
keep it
on.
stiff, a
Yep.
lot to catch up on. You had a phone issue. You had the option of repairing it, getting the new one that flips the other way, or going back to my preference was an Apple phone because that keeps the comms a lot easier for us.
Yes, it does.
So you've made a decision?
Well, you say that, but it was the one group chat you've ever made in the 2 years I've known you that I couldn't be a part of.
Yep.
You know, but that's all right. I've gone for a nice, normal phone.
Oh my God.
There it is there.
Oh, my God.
Except, hang on. It flips out the other way like an iPad.
That's... And it don't say highlights on it. That could be the most...
I mean, I'm sorry. Just for those looking, have a look on YouTube at this. Sorry.
It's the largest phone I've ever seen in my life.
So if I go back to just the last play, that's how I'm watching my footy highlights now on the train.
For those who are on Spotify, it's like he's pulled out an iPad mini. Like this new Android thing, it's just so big. I get that it fits in the pocket because you get to snap it. Here we go. You're going to snap it, aren't you?
Yep. Imagine taking your phone. Yeah. I'll be there Wednesday. Not a problem.
It's almost too big for your palm to open up.
Yeah, no, it is. But I appreciate that. Yeah, but that's from my good friend Jacob at Wangaratta, Harvey
Here we
Norman.
go, of course
He
it
sent
is,
that one through.
Did he? A little Spono deal?
Yeah. No, he just said, brother, I heard you've got some issues. Let me just see how you go with this one.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, then I'll
Test
probably,
try it. Oh, well done.
you know.
Well, thank you to Wayne there at Wangaratta. What's his name?
Jacob.
Jacob. So,
good man.
well,
Send
you're
that
good.
through.
So now the phone's working. Delayed comms. Any Legends game comms come through that you might have missed or not really?
Nothing that I've seen. Obviously, a few celebrity deaths that I'm just catching up on.
Ozzy
Downloading all
Osbourne
of
passed away. Rest in
Ozzy's
peace.
back catalogue.
Yep.
Listening through that one. No, I haven't.
Nothing yet.
I bet it was the first time I did see the Revolt possible hamstring. Like, not really sure what.
It's good. Got called a sexist as well yesterday by Caro.
Did
on
he?
the agenda says, man, that show is just wild.
Very angry.
Like a lot of arguing. I've kind of figured out there's not much footy on it. It's just a lot of like just opinions floating around and you're wrong, you're a sexist.
Yes.
And then Caro's just like really old. That's what I've got amongst it.
It just doesn't work. Like in America, when you look at the way they argue on their sport shows, they do it with a smile on their face. Like that, they're almost taking the piss to one up the other person.
Yeah.
But I feel like when we do it in Australia, it's just like genuine tension.
It's generally just old man like media being like, "No, you called me a sexist. Apologise to me on live TV right now."
Yeah,
that's what happened last night. It was
really?
Like, yeah.
What do you know? What he said?
The captain pretty much. No, he said he used a word. I need to find the word. What did he say? Deal, put it in the run sheet. What did he say? He said, "I don't understand the word," but he said, "Oh, he said, how is someone being sycophantic?" Sycophantic got anything to do with their gender? That's ridiculous. You should apologise. He said, "This is bordering on sexism. If a male president had lauded getting a premiership coach, you wouldn't call it a sycophantic. I bet you wouldn't." I don't know what that word means.
Can you spell it for me?
Sycophantic.
Sycophantic meaning behaving or done in a way in order to gain advantage. So a sycophantic interview, for example.
Yeah, all I know is that they went at each other for a long time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I know. So Caro's getting so sued. Caro's getting
She thought she was talking about like cisgender.
I think so.
Maybe that.
All I know is, Caro, from past experience, just don't go there. Like, you will get a call from someone and just be your house will be on the line for sure. So that's where we'll leave that one. Just in the Legends game, I have started my preseason. Obviously, I think I'm going to be the captain soon.
Yep.
Someone also saw the person we can't talk about in a gym in Brighton.
Okay.
So maybe his hamstring's good.
Yeah. Was he upper body or was he?
Not sure.
Yeah.
Not sure, but I'm probably at the moment, I'm the youngest player in the game.
That's true.
Which is good.
Yeah, you would be by a fair bit.
Started my 4-week preseason today.
Okay, so what's the schedule looking like?
Well, mornings we do Revel, which is just a hard workout. Then in the Arvos we do gym and recovery at Salt. So I'm doing 2 sessions a day to get back, and skills on a Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, nice. I like that. Now, is Revel the one where it just looks like people aren't really working out? They're just throwing heavy things at a wall?
No, what is that?
Like just throwing things around?
You do throw things there.
And then it's like, right, now go for a sprint and come back
and
throw some other stuff around?
Yeah, similar kind of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, today I was a lot of kettlebell swings, and then all of a sudden, hey, you feel like sprinting 500 meters? Not really well. Tough luck.
Yeah, okay.
Off you go at 5 a.m. So that was good. So I'm feeling after one session down, feeling good. Nothing's broken down yet.
That's good.
Which is great.
I bought protein shake the other day.
Wow. How'd that go down?
Doing
Just a shaker?
Yeah, shaking around. It was good.
Like a cocktail shaker.
Yes, it did it did have a bit of Jameson in it. I might have been making up a cocktail, but that's all right.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, welcome. Everyone's getting fit. We're all getting fit now. The hopes is hopefully you still get up for this game.
Well, I think that's the attitude for everyone out there. Why don't we all just start a pre-season in the hope that anyone could get picked at any time?
I mean, yeah, I don't hate that at all.
Let's just have that attitude.
I don't hate it at all.
You know?
Well, the biggest thing that came out of the last episode was just how good that St Kilda game was.
Man,
like, we're still talking about it.
I listened back. I just love that we went straight into it. It was so
we missed everything
frantic.
we were supposed to do. Yeah, there was no news. It was like, this is so good. Ash came into the office. It was like, where have you been for the last 6 months?
Yes.
Like, you're here. That's great. You're not in the kitchen cooking.
Yeah.
Like, you're here. And I think Ash wanted the smoke. But I think he got in the chair and decided, you know what, I've actually got no leg to stand on here. I'm just going to cop this. I'm going to come and abuse Simon Goodwin and get out of here.
You got to appreciate someone who realises that they're wrong though. Like just if that was roles reversed, it'd be tough. But you got to cop it.
Well, you normally come in after Saints game and you just accept what's happened.
Yeah.
And then you just like, okay, this is how it's going to be.
And the other thing that we didn't bring up that was going through my head, 3/4 time mainly was. I believe last week you said this is the last time you'll tip St Kilda. If you lose, you will never do it.
I said never again.
So,
they must have heard that. I'm telling you, they party harder than anyone I've ever seen. Like every social, like the Platform 28, Knock Chick, just other stuff I've seen. No one celebrates harder than St Kilda fans. I'm convinced.
That video in particular of Nas, that wouldn't have looked out of place if it was the Sunday after the grand final kind of thing.
No. It's
like you'd be like, that looked...
It was like you won the grand final.
Yeah, that looks right.
Which is good. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. So, it got me thinking. Everyone's still pumped about it. What's the best ending to an AFL game that you can remember that left you in shock, like complete shock? Because that on Sunday was complete shock. The one that I thought of was Nick Davis come to save us. 4 goals in the last, kicks the game winner with 3 seconds to go. The closest to home for me, 2022, Jamie Elliott sinks Carlton. Then they make top 4. Like that's one of those ones where you go, okay, this is one that makes you really just stop and think about everything bad that's happening in your life.
Yeah,
that one is the one that you can like think at the top of your head where you go, that's a game that makes me shocked.
Clearly, the miracle on grass was has to be right up there.
Yeah.
Like the fact that they went coast to coast in that amount of time was pretty unbelievable. And then the other one that I think of two off the back of the weekend, it's for St Kilda at least. I think it was 2014 or 15. We came back by a similar-ish margin against the Bulldogs in a bit of a Jack Billings breakout game.
Oh, Jack Billings.
Yeah, that was...
Speaking of guys you didn't realise were on list still. Is he on the list still?
I think of the Demons, right? Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And then Troy Schwartz kicked a goal
Schwartz.
from like 60 out
Yeah.
to win the game. That was pretty unbelievable.
Yeah. Man, that's Jack Billings. Guys, we did this a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Guys that you didn't think were list still, right up there.
No, well, to be fair, we haven't done that. That's just people we haven't thought of in a while.
Oh, true.
People that are still on a list. Yeah, Jack
Yeah,
Billings.
Jack Billings would be right up there.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, I thought of Graham Johncock recently on one of my walks.
Of course.
Yeah.
You would have loved him.
I loved him because it was the only time in my house I'll say Stiffy. Like you said, people say, Stiffy, Stiffy.
You come,
I was like, no, but Graham Johncock's playing. You
Yep.
can say that. Yeah, he was one that came to my mind like really quickly the other day. And for some, not even like everyone knows this guy, Shaman Woden.
okay.
I was just walking going, what's Shaman Woden doing right now?
Yeah, all right in,
That
boys.
was it. That was it. Also, just back to Melbourne, Vic Police now taking the absolute piss out of them. I don't know if you saw their posting, their shit posting. Now, Vic Police have a personality on socials. I didn't think they have that. I love that they... You know what my favourite thing now is? Any kind of serious organisation...
Yes.
Like, it started with football teams trying to be serious about posting scores only and injury updates. They've now got a personality. Now it feels like any kind of major organisation or like here, Vic Police, can now have a personality on socials and it's like, play on.
How wild is it, though, that they've got more of a personality than Carlton do? Like,
Yeah.
genuinely do.
Carlton wouldn't dare.
Would never
Would never
post
dare
something,
about doing
anything
this
like
stuff
that.
ever. So Vic Police took to Instagram they literally took a screenshot of the last 8 seconds of the Saints and Melbourne game and said, fatigued, 8 seconds behind the wheel could cost you more than a footy match. In brackets, good win though, St Kilda. A micro sleep can last up to 8 seconds at 100 kilometres an hour. That's like driving 2 footy fields with your eyes closed, which we assume is what Melbourne were doing. And then in the comments, David said, do the D's fans get a sympathy discount when they get pulled over? And Vic Police replied, if anything, you should get a bigger fine for Sunday's performance. And then Transport for New South Wales put a photo up of a guy in a clown outfit, and Vic Police said, honestly thought this was Dan Does Footy for a moment.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, boom roasted. What did I do to you guys? I thought we were friends.
Yes.
Okay, I love that Vic Police have a...
You're coming for Vic Police now, are you?
Well, no, I'd definitely get arrested for sure,
Yeah.
but I love that they have personality. Like, a
It's
lot of
pretty
crime going on for sure. In Port Melbourne, my car's been broken into 4 times, so if we could like get onto that,
Yeah, that would be great.
instead of some memes, it'd be good. But
Yeah.
can't win them all, can you? In some news, let's get straight into this. We didn't do this on Monday because we were so excited and fizzed up. Harley Reid will stay at the Eagles if they accept his counter offer, which is a 2-year deal to 2027, then a trigger, which he can obviously extend for a 9-year contract extension, which makes the deal $24 billion over an 11-year deal. This is unbelievable scenes. It's the biggest deal in the history of the AFL.
So my question is, if hypothetically doesn't trigger the 9-year extension, are the 2 that he is signing on for definitely, is that at the same rate that the rest of the 9 would be at? So like, let's say it's 1.8.
Yeah.
Would he be getting that, do you reckon, for the 2?
Well, I think so. With the 2 initially here is that normally what we've been seeing is that everyone will sign the 2 to 2027.
Yep.
Tassie come in, everyone gets that bigger contract after that. So everyone wants to get to that to at least let the market will move a lot. People get playable money. So he's saying that he doesn't want to sign the 2 now and then get to being 5 years down the track with the Eagles and have no option post that, and then maybe move to Vic. He wants to do the 2, and then he can hit his own trigger where he opts into the Eagles for the extra 9.
Yeah.
So giving him security at the Eagles to have this massive deal. I don't think... It depends how they structure it. With the salary cap, we know it's going to go up and continue to go up. But I think this money, if the Eagles were that right now, you just keep it either consistent throughout the life of the 11 years, or you just front-end it. And then you can go and get some pieces towards, your next 5 years down the track with his 11-year contract, have some more flexibility. But I don't think it'd be one where they back-end it at all.
Yeah, okay.
It'd be front-ended. Like, it's 2.2 million over 11-year deal. That's absolutely wild behavior. The biggest deal we'll ever see. And it's not just a rookie deal being extended, from his 3-year contract that he got drafted with to 5 years. It's like franchise-changing, life-securing, generational weapon trying to stay at the club, but on his terms, which is really rare.
Has that happened?
The club is guys extended.
Yeah.
Well, it's this new kind of wave deal. This new deal we're seeing where clubs can say they'll take the 2 years, like Miles Bergman.
Yes.
Did the same thing with Port, and they've offered the same thing to Zach Butters. where, look, yep, we'll take 2 and then I'll either opt in or not. I'll give myself some security either way. So this is new kind of
Makes
deal that
sense.
clubs
I
are
like
doing
it.
to make it work. So his manager, this is Harley Reid's manager, Nick Geeshan, flew out to Perth to talk how much cash it's going to take in other business. So Harley here just wants security. And it's so smart by him and his management because if there's a form drop or he gets injured, he's still taken care of. There's no kind of, performance clause, I wouldn't assume, or injury clause, given that if he has a concussion or multiple concussions, he's out of it. It's just like, this is the life of the deal. You're either in or you're out. It's smart business. He gets that bag. The club then with this could build around him, build a list around him. And if he signs, it gives the Eagles up to 5 years to convince him to stay on as a West Coast Eagle, which is hopefully by 5 years' time, knowing he has another 9-year contract extension, he'd want to stay.
Yeah.
So it's a massive, and he's on peanuts right now to compare what this deal is. So I think he's on his first initial draft contract, which would be 100 odd plus his matches. Like, I don't think he gets so much shit. I don't think we realize how good he is.
Yeah.
He's a 20-year-old kid playing in the worst team, and the only chance of another team making sure 100% that they beat the Eagles right now, given the Eagles are 1-18 or whatever it is by tagging him. A 20-year-old kid in the worst team. Like that takes some kind of like generational talent to do that, knowing that Harley's the only one that can beat you as a West Coast Eagle. So I mean, this is a decision here now for the Eagles. Are they all in on Harley to bring them back to the top, or is he going to be the biggest trade fish that we've seen hit the market since Buddy, Juddy, Literal God, Gary Ablett Jr.? Like they've got a massive decision to make.
How does it work if technically, so okay, let's just say he's done this deal at the end of the 2 years. In 2027, he then goes, right, now I want to look elsewhere. Is he's a free agent then?
Well, with this one, he's saying here with this contract that he doesn't want to be a free agent.
Okay.
Because if he wanted to do that, he'd just sign 2 years with them right now.
Yes.
With plans. He's saying, no, I want my 2 years, which I'll stay with you, but then I want to hit the trigger, which hits the 9-year deal.
Yeah.
And if I do want to leave, then another club or you at the West Coast Eagles will have to help front up to make that move.
Okay.
So he's pretty much going to them saying, I want to be here.
Yeah.
Which is massive for the Eagles fans.
Huge.
And I think if you're an Eagle person, if you're a suit in the Eagles organization, just sign it.
Yeah.
You've got shit all going on for you right now. There's never been a better time for you to secure literally a generational talent right now, given that you have no pieces, really. You got some good young talent coming through. You get pick one as well in this draft. And it's a deal where you know this by now, young players, no matter what they've done, if they've done a little bit or they've done a lot, you just get paid on potential, especially when you're 20 years old. So he's a magnet for ratings, crowds, merchandise over there. Like, it's just, surely it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
You can't have him walk out of your door and then go to an Essendon or a Hawthorn or a Geelong and just become one of the all-time greats as an Eagles fan, knowing that this is going to be the norm soon as well, given that there's 37% increase in the salary cap over the next 5 years. So he's going to get paid regardless, and there's going to be more $2 million players out in the market. So, you just can't lose him because you're scared of what he might or might not become. So sign him up, Eagles. Sign him up right now. He did post a cryptic IG captain on his Instagram. Season's done. He's got the syndesmosis.
Yes.
That's nasty. His caption, which has Eagles fans just rolling around, feeling warm and good about themselves, maybe he'll sign. He said, season is done. Not how I wanted the season to end and not how the season everyone was hoping for. Very grateful for the fans who've shown up week in, week out. We'll keep building together. BRB. Now, you don't write a BRB if you're not coming back. You just don't. You don't put in your captain. That's Harley smart. You don't go BRB if it's really GTG. You know?
Yeah.
If you got places to be, you're coming right back. Be right back.
Having said that, if he said BRB just at the end of the season,
TYL.
let's exactly. But let's imagine if he wasn't injured.
Okay.
End of the year. Thanks for the season. Wasn't very good. BRB.
Yeah.
That is, for me, that is more of a commitment to the club because you're coming back, right?
Yeah.
But the BRB could be in reference as well to the injury. I will be back. We've still now got a few weeks of footy.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be a part of it.
Yeah.
But you will see this face again playing.
Yeah.
Be right back. I'm working on my injury.
I wish that was his caption.
Yeah.
I will be back to a football field. Not sure which one. Just so much clarity. I see what you're saying there. He will be back.
Just playing bad guy.
No, I get that. And Eagles fans need to hear that.
Yeah.
But they're excited because they're excited for the BRB.
Oh, mate. Naz put up a post and put the emoji with the halo above it. That's as good as, I say that and I go, oh, well, he's definitely staying.
And he was on Ross the Boss's shoulders as well.
Exactly
which
right.
we'll speak about right now. So the best thing that I've ever seen in my life happened just a few days ago at a pub on Sunday night. It's our Jameson smooth move of the week. Now, very fitting because Nas, he is a smooth kind of guy.
Oh, the smooth.
You've seen him in the flesh.
Oh.
Operates in a smooth fashion.
Yeah.
So when I saw him on top of Ross Lyon's shoulders, it doesn't get any smoother than that as a player. Is that just not the most amazing thing you've ever seen?
Especially because, I mean, maybe Lenny Hayes could have done that back in the day, but I just can't imagine Ross's shoulders. Like, that's saved for very few people.
It's one of the all-time celebrations.
Yes.
Like, anytime a coach puts you on his shoulders, you're officially his favourite player and you own the football club.
Correct.
Like, no one ever... I don't think I can remember another player that has ever said, we had such a great win, and at the end of the whole celebrating and then going from the club somewhere else, I end up on my coach's shoulders.
Sure.
Like, that just doesn't happen.
Not mid-season as well.
No. So it just feels like now he has to stay.
Yeah.
Again, like anytime you are on a coach's shoulders, you can't leave that football club. You have to stay. It's such a smooth move to pull out, to go on the coach's shoulders. And hopefully this is a sign that maybe he will stay. Because you don't get on shoulders if you're leaving.
No, exactly.
You just don't.
Right. Don't worry. As a Saints fan, I read into everything I can.
Oh, you did?
And I read into that as very much, well, that's 15 years.
If he leaves now, it's almost cruel.
Oh, correct.
It'll rip the heart out. After seeing that, every Saints fan goes, no, he's definitely staying.
Yes,
Like,
or Ross has to go with him to Adelaide.
Yeah, well, Ross will he'll put him on his shoulders to Adelaide.
Exactly
Just like,
right.
I'll take you there. Apparently, Ross was going around asking, like, who else wants a turn? Like, very much. And Rowe was like, yeah, he asked me, but I pretty much told him if I end up on your shoulders, I'll just fold you in half.
Sure.
So that can't happen. So that is Jameson smooth move of the round. Obviously, we know what happened on the field, and off the field got even smoother with him going on Ross's shoulders. So if you catch up with the mates, make a smooth substitute. Must be a Jameson. Enjoy Jameson responsibly. I just hope that, like, because they're going so hard and celebrating, imagine if they didn't rock up and train till Friday.
I don't know if I would care.
No, it wouldn't.
Like,
This whole thing with him celebrating with, like, yeah, there's one thing to be on the shoulders, but it just feels like the mood this week for the Saints. Like, this has been a win that I hope changes the course of this direction of this club. Like, it feels like it's bringing people together. Maybe they've seen a light in the tunnel. Like, Nas could be the player that takes them to the promised land. He's now a top 5 player in the league. Like, it just felt like there was a shift in all of Saints fans' vibes.
yeah, well, you look at it now, and it's amazing to think with your team where we have one win less than you guys.
Yep.
And the vibes couldn't be more polar opposites.
Oh, yeah.
So I look at it now and I'm like, I don't really necessarily care. Obviously, I want as many wins as we can, but this was a moment and we need to enjoy it.
We need a moment as well.
Yeah, and we need to go, actually, things are happening here, you know?
I'm still being, I know it's been, what was it, 1966? Doesn't matter. Whatever happened on Sunday, that's a premiership right there. That was great. That was so good. I would have loved to just be walking past that pub and just seen, like, Ross the Boss just lifting people on his shoulders. I didn't know Ross the Boss had that side in him.
Nope.
I saw him tear up after the kick. He was crying in the box.
Did he tear
Yeah,
up?
he teared up massively. Teared up hugely. Teared up. I didn't know he was like hey, let's just get some players on my shoulders.
Yeah.
Ross the Boss is a dog.
He knows what he's doing. Everyone's always said, if you play for Ross, like, he's a player's coach.
Yeah.
Like, they love him.
He loves it. He's still very confusing in the press conferences, which I
Oh,
love.
God, yeah.
It's very much him, like, it's honestly, we've spoken this before, him putting fear into the reporters. If he doesn't understand the question or if you word it wrong, oh, look out.
Yeah.
Like, he will come for you. He did a few on the weekend as well, and he's like, I don't understand the question. And they had to go again and rephrase the question for him. So scary. So scary. Toby Green. So we know he's not playing this week, and some more vision came out of the Sydney derby. Now, this was one of the... it could be described as a mule kick to Dane Rampy's nuts.
And how can you describe... Oh, yes.
The mule
sure.
kick.
Yep.
So a horse or a kind of mule who kicks their leg back and tries to hit another person. This time it was Toby Green doing the mule kick to Dane Rampy. I've never seen the mule kick on a football field before.
It's an interesting addition
An interesting tactic
to the catalogue of injuries you can do.
Yeah, have your opponent behind you and you decide you're going to literally kick up in between his legs. That takes some effort to get that right.
Yeah.
Some effort to get that right. So he did the mule kick to Dane Rampy's balls. Now, Dane Rampy must have just balls of steel because he shrugged that off like it was nothing. And for the men out there who get hit in the balls, like that's a pain that... I know birth's really bad, so I've heard and seen. Like I've definitely seen it. Wow, yeah, I've seen Poppy come out of just a little hole. That would hurt, but I could also, like, I'm telling you now, women out there, getting the balls is up there as well.
Well, studs don't help the situation.
No, then ran off. Then the MRO said we can't suspend that because actually, upon reviewing the vision, he didn't make contact.
We can't suspend him because we've actually had a look at the rule book and we've never seen it before.
Yeah,
There's no rule against it.
We're so confused about someone kicking someone else in the nuts that we're not sure what we do here. But we can say that he didn't make contact, so it's fine. But by that logic, that means you can let the players take out brass knuckles, and if they just start swinging their fists and arms and don't hit anyone, that's fine.
Yeah.
There's no logic in that.
So what would you do if you faced up to someone and you wound your fist back
And missed.
and just,
Yeah.
like, I feel like you get in trouble for that, wouldn't
You
you?
could honestly take a bazooka on the field and you're starting a full back, your opponent's next to you, and you take a bazooka out there, you load up the bazooka and just shoot it into the sky, and that's no weeks. Because you missed. You missed someone. It makes no sense, like, at all. I don't get it. I don't
Especially when we look at, like, injuries that they review the intent of the decision. What was the intent of the player?
Yeah, I know.
And they take that into consideration.
All the comments on the Instagram were like, Tom Lynch also missed. Tom Lynch missed him as well. I was like, okay, well, Tom Lynch's mum definitely collected him as well. How long's Tom got left? 2-3 weeks? What did he get, 5 in the end?
Did it take him to the end of the season? No.
No. I just would assume if you kick someone in the nuts, that's weeks.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Again, Paul Curtis got done for legally tackling someone. Archer got done for standing still and someone slid into his legs. And Toby Green kicks someone in the nuts and gets no weeks backwards. I'm so confused by it all. They got to fix that in the offseason, the MRO, and how that works. Also, it's only one guy, so whatever Michael Christensen decides, that just goes. Surely have a panel.
Yeah.
To be like, Michael, I hear what you're saying, that did make contact, and I get that, but he's literally just tried to kick Dane Rampy in the balls. Like, are we happy with that optically? There's your answer.
It's like an arrogant granddad on Christmas sort of sitting back. Okay. Don't care.
Yeah, I don't care.
Don't care. Didn't hit him.
I think you will care.
I'll tell you.
Back to Melbourne. It keeps going from bad to worse. The loss, Vic Police getting into them. Now they're finding just Melbourne fans who drive just because they lost on the weekend. Doesn't seem fair. Simon Goodwin on Monday, I think, afternoon, had to present to the board to tell them that things are all good here. So we know that fans are angry.
He rocked up to lie?
Yeah, pretty much. Went to his court hearing to lie to them about how good things are when everyone knows, even if you're not inside the four walls, you can see optically that place is on fire right now.
Correct.
Genuine dumpster fire. He went to meet the board to tell them that, look, this is our goal, this is our vision. I'm not going to get rid of Bailey Fritsch, Lever, May. They're all very much in our plans here. Clayton Oliver, now they can't get rid of Clayton Oliver because there's no suitors to him. Apparently they're trying him in the market. Just no one wants to pick up his $1.7 million price tag that starts in a couple of seasons. So Simon Goodwin had to go and pitch to the board to keep his job. And the board, what we're hearing, are they're not happy at all, obviously. So it'll be interesting to see if he keeps his job over the next 4 weeks and going into next year. Early in the season, we heard rumours that they were trying to buy him out, but collectively the club couldn't get the money to buy him out because in his contract, the clause was he could be sacked, but he had to pay him his full payout on his contract.
Which, do you know how long that is?
I think it was another season he's got, I think, and it was by then, the start of the year, it was like another $1.4-ish million they had to pay him out, which they just don't have lying around. And then Brad Green, who's now the president or CEO, one of them sent out another email and memo to the members. It's never good when a letter from the CEO hits your inbox on a Monday morning. That's when you know. There's two sure things that tell you your club's no good. The member from the president or the CEO and the caption after a loss, FT.
Oh, yeah. Well said.
The FT caption is when you know, like, you're at the bottom of the barrel and now the media people don't even want to try and stoke the fire here and they just leave an FT.
I piss myself laughing when I look at the graphic that they make after a team's had a bad loss and they've got the FT, or not our afternoon, ... whatever. But then the graphic, like the social media department have we got any photos where we look like we've dominated?
Yeah, we've done something well. Yeah, like us breaking a tackle, taking a huge hanger. No, we're down.
Don't try and gaslight me on
FT. this. I love social media, just the comments after like a loss, just how people take it personally. It's all, because I do as well, but I just love it. The FT gets me every time. FT means it's really bad, really bad. So a few FTs coming there for Melbourne with the 4 weeks to go, you'd think. This is interesting here, Fox Footy. Now, massive broadcast wars, which we've been not part of, but definitely been stoking that fire between Seven and Fox Footy. Have your opinions changed at all between Seven and Fox Footy? Because we started Team Fox.
I don't think I care.
Okay.
not to like ruin the flow of it all, but I think right at the start when we saw the, what do we call it, the score ticker or the
squiggle.
The bug. I had my firm opinion, so I thought, oh, this is going to go on and on and on. I think I'm probably by default KO just because I can see every game.
Yep. Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, yeah, KO Saturdays are a real thing.
Yeah.
They just are. You can't watch football if you don't have KO Saturdays.
Yeah.
So there's that. Okay. Well, Fox Footy now for KO Saturdays and going forward have told their commentators that they can't call each other by nicknames.
Ooh.
I don't know why they've done this, but there's a strictly no nickname policy at Fox Footy. So you're going to hear Joey, Lee. He's now Lee. Kingy, David. Bucks, Nathan, Lynchy, Alistair, Dicko, Ben, Mute Button, Kelly, Dermot. Like, Pipe is now Dwayne. Like, that, I don't know why they're doing that, but you cannot call each other by nickname.
Is it just... the only thing you can think of is just for people that don't know the nicknames, but we do, surely.
That's like our thing here.
Like...
We love a nickname. That's our thing.
Come on, Bucks. Oh.
Yeah. If you don't know who, Kingy is, literally probably the guy that's named David King.
Yes.
Like that one, for sure.
They will stuff that up so many times.
They will.
They won't be able to.
They made a real conscious effort. So I don't know. We don't know why they've done that, but if they're trying to go down like a formal kind of path where everyone's very proper, it's such like an old man person again. Old man media. Just
Thank you,
over.
Lee. All right, over to you, David.
Thank you so much, Dermot.
Yeah.
Dermot, you there? Oh, we gave him that fake microphone. That's right. We can't hear him. So let's see how they go this week. I'm pretty keen to see Thursday night how formal they go with it.
Yeah, nice.
It's a real nickname watch.
First name basis. Yeah, Christian name watch.
Big Christian name watch this round coming up. Jack Silvani, this is just sad, this story. This one hurts. Might have played his last game for Carlton. The proud Silvani name at Carlton might end as Collingwood have swooped in with an absolute bag here. 4 years at a reported $600K. That's some serious coin. But after what he's done, probably deserves that money because he came back from ACL, transformed himself into a defender, was a very good defender. I think he was like the top 5 rated defenders in the league there for a 4-week period. Now he is being offered the same offer by Carlton, but then it's just a weird situation where Pies has swooped in as well. And because the situation here is so bad between club and player, like here, the article says multiple sources and those close to Silvani suggested he was unlikely to sign at Carlton and is unable to mend the relationship and extend his time at the Blues into 2026. That is wild. So now we're in a tug of war with our arch enemy over Silvani, he bleeds navy blue. He came out in navy blue. It's in the family. It's in the history of the club. It's one of the bricks in the brick wall there that we have at the club. Like that's just Silvani is a blue person. That's how it's been
more
forever.
than one brick.
It's a lot of bricks.
Yeah,
that's the structure of the football club. It's built off the back of the Silvanis, and if it does go down this way, the optics on this are massive because it's not just a club move; it's a full like cultural earthquake.
Yeah,
between two rivals, where we have to get them back somehow.
Well, you're going to have potentially kids growing up that are Collingwood fans. Being like, oh, when I was growing up, my favourite player was Silvani.
Yeah.
And us, a generation on, we were going, what do you mean? How's that? Oh, that's right.
So Silvani in black and white, and now you could have, he plays, 100?
Yeah.
A Silvani father-son. Man.
How many has he done for Carlton? He hasn't reached 100.
100 and something, I think.
But
yeah.
he could,
Yeah, but he could play 100 for Collingwood. And now we have a Silvani Collingwood father-son. Man, this is an absolute nightmare. This is actually nightmare fuel. Like, I just keep having dreams last night of Peter Dacos and Steve Silvani just laughing their heads off. The camera keeps going back to them anytime the boys touch it, and they're just pointing and laughing and high-fiving and just having the best time of their lives. And I've got the Dacos boys running around in black and white, Jack Silvani running around in black and white, and then Jack Silvani's like 50 and his son is now being drafted to Collingwood, and it's all just horrible to even look at and think about. It's not good. This will destroy Carlton if this happens.
I like your point on it's a cultural movement. It's an earthquake. It's not just a favourite son moving on.
It's a Silvani leaving Carlton and going to the enemy. That's a big move. That's a war. Okay, Collingwood? So if you want to take a Silvani, we'll take a Dacos. Now, I haven't spoken to list management, Nick or Josh, I don't care. We'll take Peter. Trust me. If you take a Silvani off us, we're going to take Peter Dacos. And we might sign him up to play football. Yep. I'm not sure. But you can't go one up on us on father sons.
No.
Okay? Maybe we feel like taking Darcy Moore. Yeah? What other father sons they got? We'll take him. Maybe Buckley. Oh, if Nathan Buckley has some boys running around, get ready to come to Carlton, boys.
Yeah.
We will get one back eventually. I promise you that. Don't you dare take Silvani off us.
You can't speak for all Carlton fans here,
Well-
but let's give it a good go.
Yeah.
What do you reckon the vibe is if he does? So say that first game between Carlton and Collingwood next year.
Oh my God.
Is the general consensus more anger at your own club?
Yeah.
Or is it towards him?
It'd be anger at Brad Lloyd, Nick Austin, and again, Michael Voss.
Okay.
Because Silvani leaving, given the season we've had, not only has it been a bad season, it's been so bad that the fabric of our football club, a Silvani who is ingrained in our football club, decides to leave and go to the enemy. That's on Michael Voss and the coaching crew and the staff. Given that the offer is the same. It's the same offer. And the relationship here is so bad between them that he's deciding to leave the football club where his history is to go to the enemy. It says a lot about like Voss and the crew there. If the culture's that bad, optically it's bad. I generally think there's a max exodus coming. I said it months ago. TDK is going to go for sure. Silvani now, it seems like from reading everything, it's going to go for sure. Sam Walsh was reported for going. Like Docky's now left. Wiedering's played 200 games. Like we've wasted you think most of his prime now. Like it's all just bad. Harry Mackay, Charlie Kernan wanted to leave. Man, what is happening to this great club? It's not good. It's not good. So we'll see how that plays out. Speaking of Collingwood, still, this is pretty cool, this story. A VFL player who is a member of Collingwood's sales team, I think it's membership sales team, plays for Frankston. As we know, Frankston played Collingwood VFL on the weekend down in Frankston.
Sure.
So this guy, Tom Blamiers, had 43 touches playing for Frankston against Collingwood, the place he works for. That's an awkward Monday to come in.
Oh,
and work.
yeah.
That is awkward. So selling team memberships during the week and then ruining the VFL finals hopes on the weekend.
Imagine, yeah.
That's toxic.
Hey, g'day, Bobby and George. Good game on the weekend.
Yeah.
You don't mind doing a little quick thing for the sales team, do you? Sorry about that.
3 on you guys, and we won by 6 goals. You mind? We got a membership drive. You want to come here and make a few calls? It'd be great.
I can do it if you can't. Obviously.
That's awkward.
You know,
that's bad. That's cool though. That he's out there running around doing his thing.
Yeah,
and
gotta
in
respect
Frankston,
that.
very scared of Frankston still. Very scared.
do you like the Oval though? I was really impressed.
Cool Oval.
Yeah.
They have a pub that's just down left in the Oval where you definitely go to get in a fight.
Yeah, okay.
What's it called? Don't know. I need to find it. But if you're looking this weekend, if you're just looking for a fight, just head down to this pub in Frankston. You'll find. Actually, just head anywhere in Frankston. To be honest with you, just literally anything. Just look at someone really badly in Frankston, and you'll get what you want. Scared of Frankston. Used to go down that way. Used to be a guy called Dr. Death, who used to work on the boys' bodies because when you were injured or sore, or if you had like a hamstring tear, he'd work on you so hard that he'd make you bleed in a different tendon, and it would fix like whatever issue you had going on. He was down that way. That sums it up. Irrelevant to anything.
Is that a licensed move?
Recognised
in the
He had a
board
lot
of
of flashing
Australian men?
lights, and it was like always open. Now open 24/7, flashing lights like a love. And he would wear your shoes around for sure. All right, let's get into the round that we have. Round 21 football coming at you. Let's get into this. Make our picks as we always do. Thursday night prime time. This one is an absolute barn burner. Dogs, Giants under the dome. Dogs are 2-goal favourites. Finally got a good game here. Now, if the Dogs do lose this, their chances of making the 8 take a massive hit. I think it might almost sink them. You were pretty okay with them being able to make it still.
I just
Monday.
really wanted them to. But
Okay.
you look at it now, they're a game out with the team in front of them having a game in hand.
It's tough.
It makes it really difficult.
This will be tough for them to make the 8 if they do lose this. I like that it's at Marvel for them, but if they do lose somehow, they need to really win all their remaining or their 3 games remaining, and then hope some results go their way.
I don't think you can slip up.
Done. No slips.
Like then the worst thing for any team is when you have to then rely on other.
Yeah, you don't
fixtures.
want that.
So I think every team from 9th to 1st is like they just got to win all of them.
Well, my mood around the Dogs is that if they play finals, they're going to lose straight away.
Really?
Yeah, because we know they are. They're 1-8 or 1-9 against good teams. I think it's against top 9 teams or top 10, whatever it is. They've got 1 win against them. I don't feel like they'd do a thing in finals. But this could prove me wrong.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be a fraud and be wrong if they win this game. And I love that these two teams have history. They hate each other. Giants go on back-to-back rivalry games. This is why, like, GWS 2011, Giants steal Cal Ward. Expansion team take him as their recruit. Then 2014, GWS take the Bulldogs captain Ryan Griffin. In the same year, Dogs go after number 1 pick Tom Boyd from the Giants, offering that huge deal where at the time, now you look back and it's not bad, $7 million over 7 years. Then we fast forward to 2016. Giants lose a home prelim to the Dogs after leading by 14 points. Then the Dogs go on to win the flag. 2019 elimination final. Giants smash the Dogs by 10 goals. And then this elimination final, It was heated in 2019. So Nick Haynes suffered a fractured larynx. Do you remember this game?
I do, of course.
He got a hit from Marcus Bontempelli, missed a few weeks after that, couldn't speak or eat for a little bit. The bad blood from that elimination final bled into the next season, 2020, where the Giants sent Nick Haynes out to do the coin toss and shake Marcus Bontempelli's hand during a home and away season game, just to play little mind games with him. So they actually genuinely hate each other's guts. We got a Jake Stringer revenge game by association. A long string there, but revenge game there.
No, you know I'm big on
Revenge games.
revenge game with a team in between. You know, if I see that bloody Blake Acres play,
Yeah, it's still revenge game.
It's not my place anymore. That's Frio's
It's still
gig,
a revenge
but
game.
whatever.
Well, then it's also a Rory Lobb revenge game as well.
Oh, mate, yep.
Yep. So we've got 2 revenge games at Beveridge, 250 games as coach. So this is going to be a great game. We also got some speed demons out there. Ed Richards, Finn Callahan. MILF. Love MILF so much. Was going to say something there. I won't say that at all. But this is cool. Also, the Giants have, I don't know if you've seen this, when they go to their warm-up and they're kicking goals at goals, and then obviously the defenders are kicking goals or the ball's back at them in the warm-up, they have a guy who's a staff member. I don't know who he is, but I've been seen it a few times. He launches footies back out to the boys kicking goals. Not by foot, like an NFL quarterback.
Yes.
40 to 50 meters.
I can confirm because the away team warm up in front of like the Saints home crowd. I saw it live a couple of weeks ago.
It's
it was
unbelievable.
Amazing. And like it's possible, but like the footies are so much bigger than NFL balls.
Yes.
Like you can't wrap your hand like it's
I
amazing.
don't know how he does it. He's doing it in like his little suit pants and his slacks and like his shoes. And just if you go to the game, if you go on the Dome Thursday night for prime time, look at this guy just rocketing balls out there. It's actually quite impressive to see. All right. So with all that said, who wins this one? Who we got?
I'm liking the Dogs here.
Wow.
I'm liking the Dogs.
Wow. I've been bullish that they can't be good teams, and I'm going to die on that hill unless I'm proven. I want to be proved wrong, but give me the Giants, even though Toby Green's out.
Yeah.
Shouldn't kick that guy in the nuts. Didn't get suspended for that. Nah, give me the Giants.
Okay.
Give me the Giants.
And do you feel like you would prefer though the Dogs to get a win just for the storyline, or
I prefer them to be in it still.
Yes.
Because if they lose this, then we've got a top 8, I think. So I prefer them to be in it, but I'm just not big on them being able to do anything in finals. I think they're a fun team. I don't think they're dangerous. They're fun and not dangerous.
Okay.
They're opposite. So Crows, fun and dangerous. Dogs, fun, not dangerous.
Okay.
That's my belief. Then we go to Friday night football in Adelaide. Oh, the city of churches. Jesus, you are my best friend, and you will always be, and nothing will ever change that. Did you sing that song back in school?
Didn't sing that one. I think I did a bit of I am the Lord of the Dancity, and I'll teach you all wherever you may be.
I used to sing a lot of Hillsong songs. I believe in a friend called Jesus. Do you believe the one they said? That's like that was. Yeah.
Was it quite a religious school?
Not really. Did a lot of singing to God.
But
now
wasn't
don't
religious.
Believe in, so that's good. No, it was Christian school.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but one of those fake ones where you just go because you don't want to go to public school because you're scared of Banksia Park High School. Friday night football, huge battle of the birds here. We have Hawks, Crows, Adelaide Oval. As we said, get to a church, get to a pub, do whatever you need to do. This is going to be awesome. Crows 2-goal favourites. This is a lot. This game here means a lot for both teams. So Flagcrom is definitely on to finish maybe top of the ladder. They need to start winning. I mean, they win a lot of games already, but this would be a great length to go to get themselves on top again and maybe get on top of the end of the ladder. Hawks need a win. Oh, you'd think most of these games give themselves a chance to make finals.
Yes.
The next 4. Next 4, they have Crows, Pies. Oh, D's Brisbane.
Yeah. It's a tough run.
That's tough. That is really tough. Okay, so let's see. So they played already in the Roof game in Tassie.
Yes.
Remember that?
Yes, of course.
A lot of comments come about the Roof, which you took personally, which I totally understand.
Yes,
that was an absolute dog shit of a game. But we have some games. We have some players for the Hawks who didn't play in that game who are back. Will Day, Cash Deer, Mitch Lewis. This is going to be a good game. We've got some small forwards who kick a lot of goals for both teams here. This is going to be a battle of both small forwards, I reckon.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a big game for small forwards. Michael Laney's going to miss. He's a good defender. He's a real good defender. Going to miss the home and away season. Isaac Cumming, 100 games. Josh Worrell, 50 games. He's a good player.
Oh, he's so exciting.
He's a star. I heard his name getting thrown out for All-Australian during the week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it feels like a little bit early, but I love it.
It was an excited call by someone out there.
Yeah.
Also, we had someone messaging, I don't know who it was. We know we're talking about, I think I want everyone cheered off for milestone games.
Yes.
50 games, 100, whatever it might be. We had someone messaging saying that their club, instead of cheering off a 50 game, they give piggybacks. I want to see piggybacks given to 50-game players. You know what? It's actually how you work your way up the body.
That's true.
Every milestone game, you work your way up the body. 50
That's
games is a piggyback. 100 games is just slightly higher on the shoulder. And then...
Or is 100 games on the shoulders of one player?
Person. What's the boss style?
Yes.
100 games is one person shouldering. Then 150 we move to 2.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess that's the limit.
That's where we go. And
Yeah.
then it's 2 all the way through.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where we're at though. So one of those two. This is going to be a good game. I'm keen for this fun enough. Good games in prime time.
Yeah, thank goodness too.
Thank God we need this. So I just can't go past the best team in the league at the moment, I don't think.
Oh, you'd be
That's
silly not
Adelaide.
to. Yeah.
If you pick against them, you got rocks in your brain. Like they've won 5 of the last 5. They're running up the scoreboard. The Hawks have been slowly getting back to being fun and dangerous, but you just can't go against Crows.
I think we've just agreed. Whatever. I don't care who it is. I don't even think I care if it's Pies. Like if it's in Adelaide against Adelaide, it's done.
Yeah, if they keep this form up, I'll tip them for every week of the finals.
Yeah, I like that.
Because they're so good. If they get that home final, which they're now pushing for, they need a home final.
Yeah.
I think to get to the grand final, if they're a chance to make a grand final, and they're a good story. Like they've come from literally nowhere to be this good.
Yeah.
So I'm all about them. Then we move to Saturday. Wow, this game's going to stink ass. Melbourne Eagles, Marvel Stadium, redemption for Melbourne, returning to the scene of the crime where the trauma happened, PTSD. You're going to have some players walk on a Marvel Stadium when they first see the ground, as they do, and start shaking. Max Gawn, shaking. Jack Viney, he might not line up on the wing the same ever again. You have defenders who will maybe play a zone this time. Going to be some real trauma to unpack for them. They are back somehow. Somehow the D's are 41-point favourites here at Marvel Stadium. Max Gawn, Goody, the boys need to perform here at Marvel Stadium. They need to do something. In fourth quarters at Marvel Stadium this year, Melbourne are 1-6.
Wow.
And the opposition is 17-3. That is a real stat. So they play 3 quarters at Marvel Stadium.
Yeah, okay.
They need to figure this out. You just know for sure they were practicing 666 flat out this week. I reckon every AFL team would have practiced 666.
Yes, we can laugh because it didn't happen to us.
Oh, yeah.
But I think internally you go when you go, hey, boys, looking back at that, we actually haven't
It would
practiced
have
this
been
in a
a
while.
massive... it would have been one of those ones, being in Clubland, where you go in for your Monday meeting, you do a review. If you don't even play for Melbourne, you do this. And you go, boys, let's just ask some questions here. And the coach starts throwing out questions about 666s. And you go on the big, like, life-size...
Bit like a quiz, is it?
Yeah.
Kind of
Oh,
like,
it's the
yeah,
worst.
Right.
Oh, it's the worst. If you don't know, it's just so embarrassing. You just sit there looking like an idiot. But I've got no idea what 666 is at all.
Yeah.
I don't even know what team structure is. Some my own island out there. You just know everyone was doing it. So let's see if they get... Imagine if they lost another one by 666. Or Gawn came out and said that he knew it was a 666.
Yeah, well, he knew.
infringement.
Yeah, he knew that they had a warning. I think was but didn't relay that. I don't know.
No, well, they tell the ruckman, so no one else will know around the ground. So that's why. And then I've laughed at it before, being like, don't tell the ruckman, they're going to forget straight away. They're just big dumb idiots. Like tell everyone, tell the captain maybe whoever's in there that you've got a 666. So they won't do that again. Stephen May still banned. Ban was upheld. Went to the appeals board. They didn't have it at all. So still expecting him to be a magician and to read the flight of the ball and the bounce, which is unbelievable. So he'll miss his next game is 250th.
Yeah, right.
So he's just not going to play that. I think he's got another 2 games to go until he's back. Bad dreams, Melbourne fans. Had some bad dreams thinking about, would have been dreaming about in the Wagon and Miller all week. This game couldn't come quick enough against the Eagles. With Harley out, with Syndesmosis, this game could not come quick enough just to get some respect. Not even respect. You don't get no respect, actually. You're getting 0 respect. Like, you lose all respect points. Just redemption.
Yes.
To get to Marvel Stadium, to get a win, then get out of there. That's all they need to do here. Against the Eagles, who last time went to Marvel Stadium, almost got the Pies.
That's true.
But they stink.
Yes. And they don't have Harley.
They don't have a Harley. They're a bad team. God, they are a genuine chopstick in your eyeballs. Just stab them for 4 quarters team. But still, the fans show out. I've said it so much. I respect so much the Eagles fans are like, our team's so shit, but that's our team.
It's pretty impressive.
It's so impressive.
Yeah.
That's a loyal fan base. Give me the Eagles. I don't respect Melbourne enough at all. I have
think we
zero.
can all agree with that.
I don't. Give me the Eagles. It makes no sense. You know, anytime like Melbourne make no sense. That result last week made no sense. So I'm just going to bank off the back of some bad luck and then going to Marvel again to make no sense. I think they're going to be really traumatized about Marvel Stadium.
Yeah. Oh, I do agree with that. I think I feel like they need. Well, they do. They need. This.
They need this.
So I'm going to back them because this would be. Would this almost be worse?
This, honestly,
I think it would be.
this would be Zach Goodwin.
Yeah. To have 2 weeks.
You would. It's either Zach Goodwin vibes or Goody can't coach at Marvel games.
Yeah. Wait, take
Just
your
get
pick.
Chaplin.
Yeah.
Get Chaplin or Brad Green. He seems to be doing a lot for that football club. So get him to coach. I honestly think if they lose this, you'd have to, as a Melbourne board member, make a move on the coach.
Yeah. It's kind of unforgivable.
Man, we are in swimming with the sharks. Goody is a danger zone.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Oh, look, I'll back Melbourne because they need it.
Yeah.
But I don't disagree with you.
No.
Just know that.
Wow. Okay. That's actually, it's a stinky game on paper and it's going to be hard to watch, but a good game.
For the
Good
context.
results. Yeah, good game. Good game. Then we move to, I've just seen ahead here. We've got some just snooze fest coming up on a Saturday, on a KO Saturday. God, these are going to be bad. Next game, we've got the Suns in Richmond at People's First Choice Stadium. Not really cool. It's got too many names. Just let's make it simple. Call it the Cauldron. Something like that. Something cool like that. Up at the Gold Coast, Richmond play at the Suns. Suns are 50-point favourite. Dimmer revenge game. Now, this feels and smells like a bloodbath. Last time they played, Richmond got him. Mm-hmm. Bolter's out of jail game.
Yep.
So he can't play this game.
No, he can.
No, he can't.
He certainly
How
can.
can he?
It's done.
What do you mean? His suspension?
Done.
He's not a criminal.
No, well,
Well,
on paper,
serious?
yeah, it's
he
done.
can now play and travel and leave the house at 10.
I remember you told me it was whatever date it was.
Wow.
He didn't go for that long.
All right.
Yeah, so he's on that plane.
Fuck. Bad news to be a piece of pizza on Cavill Avenue. If you got a piece of pizza in your hands at 10:30 on Cavill Avenue, look out because Bolter will smoke that out of your hand. We know that. Okay, I did not know Bolter's back. That doesn't change my opinion at all. They're absolutely destroyed
Yes,
here.
correct.
This is straightforward. But I don't know if the Suns really put foots on throats. I mean, they did put a foot on throat of the Premier, or reigning Premiers last week.
They did.
Actually, now look at it. That's a massive foot on the throat. And see, they're a foot on the throat team or have a foot on your throat team.
Okay.
I just looked what the Crows did to them the week before.
That's true.
It's never good when you can either put a foot on a throat or have a foot on your throat.
That's right, yeah. Good at yoga, they are.
Yeah, real good.
Yeah.
Nah, this is so easy.
It is, isn't it?
Richmond, I think this is good to the Tigers get up there, get up early, get in the sun, have a good team bonding
Just
session.
enjoy it, yeah.
Enjoy it. I wouldn't be opposed to them drinking before the game. Like going to Wet and Wild, just drinking heaps of cocktails.
Well, 4:10, we know that everyone gets up at about 3 a.m.
Yeah.
anyway, so you've got a lot of...
I'm all for them going to a few strip joints on the Friday night,
Okay.
having a kebab, enjoying the nightlife, just getting some sun in town and then just having to play for 2 hours of football.
Okay.
And then get back to Cavill Avenue for some pizza. That's the vibe there. So, yeah, that's so straightforward. Then we move to another bloodbath.
Oh, boy.
So this bloodbath starts 5 minutes after the previous one. We have a game at 4:10 and the game at 4:15. It's just not good for the eyes. Like, do you know how hard it is to have...
5 minutes is pretty wild.
Do you know how hard it is to cover football when you've got both commentaries on and both TVs on? I've got headphones in when I do this. I've got headphones in watching the laptop KO, and I've got the TV on that's on loud. Just trying to be across both happenings.
Well, we're going to need to get you to an optometrist by the end of the year because you're starting to bug eye it.
Yeah.
They're going out left and right.
I need to
and
go
up
and make
down.
love to someone in Tassie and get like a kid with 2 heads to help me do my research. That's what I need, so they can both look at different screens. I would never do that to my wife, but I'm just saying that might be maybe if we have someone in the family who is like Tasmanian lineage, we go down there and say, hey, I just need to create a little monster here. SCG Saturday. Swans, Essendon. This is going to be horrible. Swans are 50-point favourites at home. Now, they're angry. Spoiler season's done. Mm-hmm. Very much in barley season mode, but angry for what happened last week. And then last time, Essendon beat them. I mean, Essendon had a lot of players back then at the time. Gordon, 100 games. Only 100 games.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a chair off.
Well, it's on the shoulders off.
It's a one-person shoulder off.
Yep.
It's a shoulder job. One person shoulder job. So let's just see who would pick him up. Someone big.
It'd have to be someone.
Grundy.
Yeah. Grundy's good. Well, that's very tall, though.
But that's good. For 100 games. Well, it's not going to be like Papley.
I'd go Francis. I feel like somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Right. So Aaron Francis says to put him on his shoulders. I know some stuff we say in this podcast, it actually catches on.
Yes.
So if we do see a player who's played a milestone game just get shouldered off by one person, it'll be the greatest thing of all time. Like, I think it'll be funny around the league.
Yes.
Because it's not the 100 games isn't deserving of 2 people's shoulders.
It's very good, You know how hard it would be to
It's
get
hard,
there,
but it's not.
but it's not a two-person
It'd be
job.
even funny if we're doing 50 game piggybacks in the league. I really want to see that.
Yeah.
Let's hope a team
So
listens to this and starts
yeah.
doing it. So, there's no way Essendon can win this. Absolutely no way.
No.
They have no players to a point where they're just pulling people from the VFL or just random people in the street to play for them. This doesn't happen. I think that Sydney will just really take their anger out on them here. This has just so many goals on it.
And keep in mind, match day mingle.
Is it on this game?
Yeah.
Man, if you're going to this game as a fan, keeping it stiff the whole way, even man or women,
Oh, yeah.
keep it stiff. There's going to be a lot of rooting in there. If Isaac Heaney gets going as well, has 35 and 5, geez, the
You wouldn't be
stadium's
able to
going to
blame
be
anyone.
just full of bodily fluids
Yeah.
and love making. The toilets will be locked up, just here banging, moaning, coming out of every kind of crevice, seat, hole. Oh, sorry, yeah. That's okay. Match day mingle.
Yes.
Good mingle. Good mingle. I love that Sydney people go up there just to date each other and get it on after the game.
I do have an issue with this one in particular, though. I don't picture a Swans fan and a Bombers fan. Like, I think, who was it that went up? I think the Crows went up for another match day mingle, and I could picture someone from Adelaide and Sydney.
Yeah,
But I don't know if I can picture a Bomber and a Swan.
getting together.
It
Not
just-
after this result. This will be
Yeah.
bad. No. Give me, Bombers. I'm just seeing the odds. Bombers are 12.50.
Yeah, no.
That's probably, I don't think it's even, I've never seen that before.
Nah.
Give me the Swans by so much. All right, then we go. This is good. This is what we want. Primetime standalone Saturday. Collingwood Lions, Loud House, Pies are 7-point favourites. This is going to be awesome. So Lions team meeting after last week would have been brutal. Mm-hmm. Fags would have been just tearing them apart. They were so bad. So bad. They go to the Loud House now. This would answer the critics if they win this. Next 4 games for both of these guys are massive. They play each other. Then Pies have Hawks, Adelaide, Melbourne. Lions have Sydney, Freo, Hawthorn, and that's a tough run. Lions could slip out of the top 4.
Oh, well, yes.
And if the Pies lose this, then they've lost 3 of the last 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
With Hawks and Crows to come and wouldn't finish on top, you'd think. Fallout is massive. We know that Nick Dacos is going for that Brownlow. It's pretty much around his neck. He'll keep going and be amazing. They won't tag him, I don't think, given their midfields are so good. You think the Lions would just go hand for hand, midfield for midfield. Let's do this. Collingwood have beat Lions 4 times in a row now, including a grand final. That's a scar. That's a real scar. Dane Zorko says he's the victim of a witch hunt as well for the umpires.
Okay.
He said that, he did go tell them to shove their ass, allegedly, about some kind of call out there on the field a couple of weeks ago. He said, the witch hunt is back on me. We'll seek further clarification. Hopefully we'll get that. You can't have any frustration in this game anymore. You've got to be an absolute robot. If you're not, then you pay the price. Going to get so fined for saying that. Going to get so fined. Mm-hmm. So, DeGoey, Hill and Frampton might be back in for the Pies.
Okay.
So I don't think we've spoken about how depleted, or not depleted, but just how many stars have been out of this Pies team, which is scary.
You just don't notice it because they just plug someone in.
Yeah,
Game
plug and
over.
play.
Doesn't
We know it's
matter.
a plug and play team. And we have, I think rightly, severely disrespected the Lions this season. Given what they did last week, I think our disrespect was warranted.
Yes.
Now, it wasn't like a purposeful disrespect. It was just didn't know they existed kind of disrespect.
Very much to say what you see mentality.
Yeah, and it was fraud behaviour.
We're not lying.
That was frauds.
Yeah.
So one of these teams will be a fraud come out of this game. This is going to be tough. Oh, what did Eric do last week?
No.
Do we have any stats on him?
Stand by. Let me get
Fucking
the Eric watch up.
He's not far off being dropped.
Yeah. Well, but for who is the only thing?
Literally anyone. If he's going to be a training coach out there, Eric shouldn't go to the Loud House.
Okay.
For his sake, and I like Eric. We love Eric.
We love Eric.
This is for him saying he needs a generational game and maybe he needs to do that in the VFL.
Yeah. He got 1 goal, 15 touches.
That's okay. In the rain.
I suppose.
Yeah, no, he's due for his 6-goal game.
I don't think it'll be this one.
All right. I honestly think... give me the Pies. Give me the Pies. I was going to say the Lions, but... give me the Pies, but I can see Fags winding them up, and the Lions always do this thing, seemingly, where people doubt them, like we do, and they come out and win a game they shouldn't, and it sends a message to the whole league.
Yep. That's the camp I'm sitting in right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, you're in that one.
I'm going Brizzy.
It would make total sense for them to
Yeah.
go to the MCG. I don't know if they go there again, but they go there, they win, then they return for grand final, and it's like, we know what we're doing. We're the kings of the jungle. It runs through us.
Let's have a quick look. I don't think they do.
They won't.
I don't think they do. No, they don't.
No. It's a message to the league. If they win this,
It's a huge
the league
message.
runs through them still.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, we sit on opposite sides.
Yep.
Like that. Then we go, here we go, Sunday, back at Marvel, rejoicing. After the miracle was the Saints miracle at Marvel. We know, we spoke about it again and again and again. Saints, North Melbourne here. Saints are only 4-goal favourites. That's insulting.
That's insulting.
That's so insulting. I mean, no one would be watching this game if it wasn't for what happened last week.
Yeah.
Now we're all tuning in just to see you guys do something amazing again.
Yep.
You're now prime time. You're now like
Flex it.
watchable.
Flex the game.
Flex them in the prime time. The Saints flying. Roos are crying. Saints fans are now. I saw this. They're starting to make a GoFundMe to help pay for Nasser's contract.
I totally get it. You know, and I'm not kidding. Every single player I spoke to after the game, I said, "Well done" to you, the individual, and their first thing out of their mouth was, "Give Naz everything."
Yeah.
That's everyone.
Yeah, I saw some stuff like that. I think it was Mason Wood who said, "I don't know, he's the best player on the planet. I kicked an absolute mung to him, and he sat on someone's shoulders and marked it."
Yes.
Like, he's so good. You know, he's so good, and he's had so much pressure on him, and he just seems like a humble guy that you'd just love to be his best friend. That's the vibe I get off him.
Mate, the post-match interview, it was, I mean, yeah, he wheeled out a couple of the classics.
Yeah.
Of course.
Credit to the boys.
Credit to the boys.
Yeah,
Lots
yeah.
of dug deep.
Yeah.
But, it's just not about him at all.
No, it's not.
He
He's a
hates
star.
it.
He's an absolute stud. I love that he's a star. I love that he's just become a stud. Just a guy that's become a stud.
Well, because he was building so nicely. And, we just came to terms with the fact that he was probably our best player. And it was like, okay, that's great. But then over the last month, I want to say, it's very much he's the keys.
Yeah.
And he's taken it to a whole new
He's
stratosphere.
literally driven Max Hall's car into space in a different orbit. That I haven't seen. We need a photo of Max Hall's car.
Yeah, I'll get him to send it.
Can we ask him for one?
Absolutely.
Because we've heard reports it's just the biggest thing in the world.
Huge. Well, it's the aerials that's the problem.
Man, where's he going though?
Well, he's just a fart boy, isn't he?
He's so good.
He's
really good at football. He's really, really good. If you haven't seen Max Hall play football, tune into this game.
Can I just say it also with Max Hall reminds me of what I feel like just humans are as people. I actually think we're really bad identifiers of talent.
Oh yeah, we are.
If you look at the league, I'm like, some of our best players, Cal Wilkie, Max Hall, Sinclair was part of the supplementary draft or something like that. And you're going, you look at a Max Hall or Callum Wilkie and I'm like, were these guys not picked up?
It's a lot of them.
I don't get it. It's pretty cool.
A lot of local footballers out there saying, how am I not on the list? I get that. But you're right, though. There is a lot of good footballers that get overlooked because we just think the draft's the way to go. There's not just a 22-year-old dominating in a local level.
Yeah.
Man, they're good. North Melbourne and all sorts, they're not good. They're really bad. So after the loss on Saturday, they showed up to the VFL to cheer the team on. They were playing the Cats. They lost in heartbreaking fashion all over again. I think they just fell short by 2 points. I think a 50 was paid against them after the siren, and they lost. So it's just bad. Also, Clarko threw Matt Whitlock under a bus by saying, remember the draft thing?
Oh, yeah, big
He's like,
time.
we'll wait and see how that plays. He's okay. He's on all right. He kicked 4 goals last week. So he might come in, I guess. He played in the VFL, 4 goals, 9 touches, might come in. North haven't beaten St Kilda since 2020. That's big. So this, for me, feels like, I know that I've been feeling that maybe North are going to bubble away and just win a game and everything feel good again. Those days are gone. This is bad. I don't see them winning. I think Tristan Sherry misses again. Larky might be out again, so that they can't win this game.
No.
There's no way they can. Give me the Saints.
You got to keep in mind as well, it's our last home game. So
gonna line
I am just giving it. I've got family flying over from Tassie to see my first ever game, niece and nephew. Mate,
Is this a game where you lose control of the voice?
Well, I kind of did towards the end of the last game, but in the best way possible. That's not performance based.
That's
you have to lose your voice for that.
Instinctively impulse. Gone.
I'll be giving it everything I can within the constraints of what I'm allowed to do as per my contract.
Yeah.
Which probably doesn't include running on the field too.
Well, yeah, I mean, you should probably keep. I love that. Unless, I think you'll be allowed to run on the field and insert yourself again if it happens again. That's probably the only way you could do that.
So if it's a 47 point comeback, I'll do it. Yeah.
I think your days of inserting have to be, you just can't keep inserting yourself.
Well, you say I can't keep. I've done it once in 2 years. The players were 10 metres in front of where I was walking onto anyway, and Brad Hill waved at me.
True.
What do you want from me?
Do you reckon it's one of the best insertions of all time across sport history?
Send in any other example because I certainly can't think of any.
It would have to be. Because it wasn't illegal what you did.
No, I was meant to be on there.
It's not like you jumped the fence as a fan.
No.
And that's like an illegal insertion. Yours was very much a legal insertion. And if you go back to the photos, who took it? The photo that was everyone everywhere.
The bloke from the Herald Sun, I
Pliny?
think. Yes. Yeah.
If you look at that, you're in full Saints clothing. It's almost as if you've kicked the goal.
And the other faces don't suggest that they don't want me there, do they? Like, Hilly's given me about as much energy as anyone. Like, if he was doing that to Naz.
It's the hands on Sinclair's shoulders. For me, that was great. And then when you jump up and know you've done an ACL, that you can't just got the hops to
Just
do that.
not lifting off the ground.
It's great. Let's see you. Well, good luck to you last game, mate.
Thank
Been a
you,
great
I appreciate
season.
it.
Great season. So the contract was worth it. So they put forward to you.
Yeah.
So the only same person to sign a long-term contract.
Yeah, obviously will be a huge restructuring postseason.
Yeah,
for a few people, but yeah.
That's okay. Well deserved, mate. Well deserved. Then we move to GMHBA. Geelong pulled Adelaide in that shithole that is Geelong. We haven't been there for a long time. I'll have to go back there and say good day to people.
No, I
Double
went not
Palmer.
too long ago, but yeah, we'll definitely have to
Yeah, I
check
might have to
it
go
out.
there and say good day to the locals again. They love us down there. Cats are 47-point favourites here. Ken and the boys travel to GMHBA Geelong after just a hiding at Adelaide Oval. So Cats, they're top 4. They're just out of second place. This is going to be a game where they go to town, isn't it? I mean, Port Adelaide, the only thing competitive about Port is their midfield at the moment. Jordan Sweet's on fire.
Yeah, he is.
He's a big man. He's 4th in the competition for hitouts. He has smashed 40 hitouts in each of his last 4 games. So he is doing some things here. Absolute monster in the middle. That won't matter at all because Jeremy Cameron's going to kick 100 points and the Cats will run right here. This is a game where Cats, they'd surely look at him and just try and feed him 10 goals.
Well, you'd feel like if he doesn't load up in this game, it could be impossible. Oh, sorry. Just a quick burp. It feels like, if he doesn't kick a bag, it'll be very difficult. So I think they'll look at him.
So he's kicked 69. His highest ever was for the Giants, which was 76. He's going to beat that.
Yep.
So the last player to kick 100 in a season was Buddy Franklin in 2008. I got confused because I remember everyone saw him in the field for Buddy 1000,
Sure.
which I thought was goal 100, but it was Buddy 1000.
Yep.
2008, Buddy kicked 102 that season. So we're on here. We are on. We've spoken about this. We're on. You don't. We've got to have
It's
some
a
belief.
lot of goals.
It is, but he can do it. They're going to feed him the ball.
He can do it physically. I know. Of course he can.
There's actually, if you think about the way the game is played right now, there's going to be no chances us to storm a field legally, insert ourselves. This 100 insertion is massive. It's on the. We have to believe in it.
Well, we just, especially because, as we said, we're just so okay, not okay, but came to terms with the fact that it just won't
It's
happen.
gone.
No one can kick that many.
100,000 insertion. Now you're the best inserter here. You want to
I
be
am.
back out there as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we need to cheer this home. So I think he's going to go nuts. I think that they're going to just destroy Port here. And I generally think that Jeremy Cameron's going to kick 10, which will take him to 79. Then we've got, 21 to go in 3 games. That's doable. That's 7 a game.
It's so not doable. Like, he can do it, but it's not doable. It's
I think what's happening here, I'm getting confused that kicking goals in the AFL is really hard.
yes.
Asking Jez to average 8, 16, 20, 8-ish goals around, very hard.
I mean, that's some of the most insane form you've ever heard of.
Oh, I don't think he cares as much as we care
Yeah.
because he hasn't even spoken about it. Everything in his story on social is just him with sheep and very much the vibe that we always knew that farming and playing football, the football part is getting in the way of him doing what he really loves.
Yep.
If we said, hey, do you want to kick 100 goals or just have 100 sheep? He'd be like, oh, I'd rather have 100 sheep.
Yeah.
That's the way he goes.
Yeah, but it'd be so good. Can you imagine how quickly I'll beelines just straight for Baz?
You will. Yeah, but what the fuck? No, go to Jez. No, bugger him. Don't want to. No.
How are you? Miss you.
Yeah, that's great. Okay. So give me the Cats by heaps here. That's Ken's not going to pull that out now.
No.
Ken's fun's gone. I'm surprised Ken's still hanging around.
Yeah.
All right. And then we move to, the Rat also, our friend of the show. Rat retired. The
Oh,
Ratkins.
Rory.
13 seasons. Well done, Rat. Have a great career. Bounced around the league from Adelaide to Suns to Port. Now calls it a day. So well done. 13 years in the system. That's a great run.
Yeah.
That's a great run. Then we go to the Genuine Graveyard over in Perth. Oh, God, this is going to suck. Freo, Carlton, Optus Stadium. Freo 6-goal favourites here. Is there any chance of a spoiler? Probably not. Let's be honest here. There's absolutely no chance that the Blues can win this. Not after everyone being not giving a shit about football, it seems. We got injuries. We got players that don't want to be there. I don't think there's a way we can get there. But the Dockers are so hot right now. They're so hot. They're in form. They're a wagon. Dockers retired. Vossi is going to lose sauce. It's just bad. So I just can't see this happening. There's not a world where this happens, is there?
I don't think so.
No.
Just pray for a Blake Acres redemption game and
True.
see what happens.
Yeah, Michael Voss 200 games as coach as well.
Ooh.
So that's going to mean nothing because the players won't care at all. Also,
No.
Charlie Kerner, 150 games.
Oh,
Wow. He could turn it on. Yeah, this is bad. This is not good, especially in the graveyard, because the graveyard's one where people kind of tune in to end their weekend as well. So people are going to see this. Man, I'm actually numb to it all. You know when you get to a season where it's like,
gotcha.
it actually can't be worse. It can.
It definitely can.
Like, I just don't think it can get worse for us. As much as that pains me. I'm in full, let's just get to next season mode.
Yeah.
And get to preseason. I'm actually in the mode of like, let's start moving some pieces and get some draft picks in or start doing some stuff.
Oh, yeah. You're definitely looking at the magnets now, for sure.
I'm not in season mode. This will hurt for sure, but it means absolutely nothing to me. I'm so numb. So give me the Blues, but I don't believe that. I think we'll get pantsed.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
All good. All right, it's that time of the week where we run through our Sports Bets feed, tips, and bets that we have on Sports Bets feed. I'm cooking up a little bit here this week. Let's go to the first thing I have. Obviously, the round multi.
Yep.
So we're going the Giants to beat the Dogs on Thursday Night Football. We've got the Crows to beat Hawthorn. The Suns at the line against Richmond in Dimmer's revenge game. Now, the line's 50.5 points. I think they're going to cover that. They should cover that. They've got the Pies to beat Brisbane, and then I'm going back to the Saints.
Good man.
Against the Roos on the Sunday. And then we move to the biggest game of the round, which is Collingwood and Brisbane. In the same game multi, you've got Nick Dacos, who's in some kind of form, leading the Brownlow, you'd think. 33 or more touches. His brother, Josh Dacos, also equally as good, 27 or more touches. Hugh McCluggage, 28 or more, having a great year. Will Ashcroft, 25 or more. Charlie Cameron, anytime goal scorer. Bobby Hill, who returns, anytime goal scorer. That's a little juicy thing on the feed. Also, outside of that, I have also just put on Jeremy Cameron to kick 100 goals.
Okay.
That's on the feed. I would die on this hill.
Yeah, I know you will.
I'd probably be more flat if he doesn't kick 100 than Jeremy would.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm riding it way harder than he is. Just the emotion of it. So that's all on Sports Bets feed. Those bets are on there now. You can follow. You can get on there and follow myself, follow Ollie, who have some stuff outside the AFL, all on Sports Bets feed. Hey, well, that's the round preview done. Thanks for keeping it stiff with us. Whatever you're doing this weekend, keep it all the way up. Go and enjoy your football. Let's hope we got some good games of football coming up. We got some bloodbath there as well. And we will see you back on Monday to unpack it because we do football together. And thanks for doing football with us.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, visit gamblinghelponline.org.au.